Buongiorno guys! Today I'm gonna tell you a story. We are in Trastevere and you have to know that once upon a time in Trastevere this area was full of cultivated lands, vegetable gardens, farmers. Now there's not much left of that ancient Trastevere except for one hidden gem, which is the church of Santa Maria dell'Orto. The story of this church starts in the 1400s, that time where everything here was vegetable cultivated lands. Now there was a farmer in here, they got so sick that he had no hope. So he prayed to the Madonna that was painted on the wall of his garden and he miraculously recovered. Since then, the Madonna dell'Orto became a cult, and after becoming a cult, it became a chapel, and after becoming a chapel, eventually became a church. Now, the cult became so important over time that an arch confraternity is actually taking care of this cult and still is today. The confraternity took care of the construction of this church, but they were financed by a lot of different trades, such as the shoemakers, pasta makers, poultrymen, produce sellers. They all financed the construction of this church, and each one of them financed one of the chapels of the church. Shall we go and have a look? Now, this is probably the only church of Rome which was not commissioned by a rich religious person or a rich family. So you would expect this church to be very humble inside. What do you think? Let's go and have a look and see if that's true. So as you can see, this church is not humble at all, but as I was saying, each corporation was responsible of decorating each chapel. For example, here, as you can see on the floor, it says Università. Università means corporation, that was the word for corporation back then, of the workers of the vermicellari. Vermicellari means the pasta makers. So this was the chapel that was decorated by the pasta makers. Here, for example, we have the corporation of the vine growers. So this chapel was financed and decorated by the vine growers. And one curiosity about this chapel, you see this painting, this was painted by Giovanni Baglione, which was a painter of the 1600s. He was a big competitor of Caravaggio, and though Caravaggio was superior. And how ironic it is that Baglione became more famous for writing Caravaggio biography than for his painting. So life is ironic for everyone. Here we also have the drawing, just in case you don't understand Italian very well. So this is the Università, the corporation of the poultry seller. They're the ones that they sell the chickens. And this is their chapel. And then now let's look up at the ceiling. You can see those stucco angels holding those garlands. But now if you look at the details, here it says Università dei Fruttaroli, the corporation of the fruit grower. And if you look at the garlands, you can see the fruits coming out from the garland. Look at the grapes in here. And if you look in here, corporation of the tomato sellers, here you can see there's tomatoes sticking out of the garlands. How cool is this? And then above the altar, the image of Mary. And then look at this little tablecloth on the altar. It has vegetables and fruits. And also on the floor, the fruit grower, the produce sellers, Università dei Fruttaroli, they decorated this garland with fruit and vegetables. Here we have another beautiful painting from Giovanni Baglione in the chapel that was financed by the shoemakers. Oh, and I forgot to specify that the church name Santa Maria dell'Orto translates in English in Saint Mary of the Vegetable Garden. How appropriate! This was a real hidden gem in the heart of Trastevere. So as always, let me know in the comments if you like this virtual tour, if you've ever been here, and if you're planning to add this church of Santa Maria dell'Orto into the bucket list for your next trip to Rome. I wish you a very great day. Ciao!